I've never been a fan of the word mischief. It just seems antiquated. Say trouble if you mean trouble, say hijinks if it's a little tamer, but mischief? Come on. Buy a thesaurus. You can do better than that. Usually it's code for something those damn kids might find fun, but back in our day and then an 80-minute rant about the youths of today. Grandparents say mischief. Real people don't. Unless those real people are Enix, apparently. Pop quiz. Name every game published by Enix for the N64 in the American market. If it takes you longer than half a second, you've forgotten the title of this review already, and that's kind of a shame. Mischief Makers comes from Treasure, the same minds that brought us Gunstar Heroes, but there isn't much shooting to be done. Well, there is some, but more so than anything else, there's shaking. That's your primary course of action. Sure, you can dash, air dash, hover, you can even do a barrel roll, but that's all tangential. You grab things and then you shake the bejesus out of those things, then you throw them at other things. The upshot is, while it's a fairly simple mechanic, turns out there's a lot you can do with it. You can grab missiles right out of the air and fling them back at their launcher, while riding a cat, who can then jump onto and ride another missile. You can grab a frog's tongue and fling it back in his face. You can catch this thing's punches and then fling them at his father. I would hate to play this chick at dodgeball. That chick is Ultra Intergalactic Cybot G Marina Lightyears, who hails from the post-Tenchi Muyo, pre-Cowboy Bebop, eyes the size of Neo Geo carts aesthetic. Her creator, the rotund Professor Theo, has been abducted by the evil empire, because every game needs an evil empire. To save him, she has to trek through a zone of about 10 stages or so, probably thumping a boss at the end. Then, to show his appreciation, the professor gets kinda handsy and gets judo tossed into the end of the next zone. These zones are populated by Clancers, a race of absolute creepiness. Seriously, every NPC, block, bomb, or other moderately interactive object looks like the dude from Scream. I don't need scary movies, my light-hearted 2D platformer. Sure, the game's sense of humor tries to compensate, but it's too little in the face of... Dude, did that volcano just grow a face? A freaking volcano! It's like Dante's Peak meets The Ring. When it's not creepy, it's just tough as nails difficult. The platforming action comes fast and heavy, often in rather inventive forms. The controls can be a bit tough to nail, especially for aerial dashing, but keep at it and you'll be up to speed in just a few shakes. The only aspect creepier than the faces, though, is the voice acting. The running joke used to be that the audio was recorded in a broom closet by whoever happened to be in the office at the time, and I don't doubt it. It's gritty, it's overacted, it's poorly mixed, which is kind of unfortunate because the soundtrack could have used a little help. Oh well. When in doubt, more explosions! In a time when everyone was going 3D, whether they deserved to or not, Marina and company stuck to their 2D roots and made an older school game with some newer school tech. It's worth adding to your N64 collection if you can actually track down a copy. Disclaimer, I do not endorse or advise shaking any retail employees to attempt to dislodge a copy of this game.